Okay, so when we're talking about absolute value, it's a very unique thing in math. Absolute value is simply this. Absolute value is the distance that any number lies from 0. So if this is 0 on the number line. The absolute value of 3 would be 3 because it's 1, 2, 3 spaces from 0. By contrast, the absolute value of negative 3 would also be 3. 1, 2, 3 spaces from 0. Absolute value is the same no matter what direction you go, just a number of spaces is from 0. So the absolute value of 9 will be 9 spaces. Okay? Now, when we're talking about negatives, all it is just the distance from 0. It doesn't change anything. The absolute value of negative 4 is the distance negative 4 is from 0. If we have a number line, draw a number line over here. We have 0. Negative 4. Negative 4 will be 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces from 0. So the absolute value of negative 4 will be 4. The really short way to do this, most people I think about this, is you just make this number into a positive no matter what it is, either a positive or a negative. So the absolute value of negative 9 will be 9. The absolute value of 23 will be 23. You don't make positives negative, you make everything into positive. So the absolute value of negative 4 minus the absolute value of 2, this will become 4 minus 2, because the absolute value of negative 4 is 4. The absolute value of 2 is just 2. 4 minus 2 equals 2. Now on the homework, what that means, on the homework on the front, it says the absolute value of 43 will still be 43. The absolute value of 37 will again be 37. The absolute value of negative 92 will still be 92 because negative 92 is 92 spaces from 0. On the back, let's comparing these. The absolute value of negative 61, the absolute value of 5, let me zoom in so you can totally see that. The absolute value of negative 61 compared to the absolute value of 5. If I were you, I would just rewrite this. So you have the absolute value of negative 61 is just 61 compared to the absolute value of 5, which is 5. 61 is greater than 5, so the absolute value of 61 is greater than the absolute value of 5. That's all you do for these. Absolute value of 87 will still be 87. The absolute value of 95 will be 95. 95 is indeed greater than 87. Therefore, that's your answer. That's how you do absolute value. It's really not a complicated thing to figure out. Once you get it, you also can't forget it. So, have a good one. Look out for exponents coming up.